February 17th. Weekends are the times we traditionally gather to listen to stories of old. So let's engage in it. This will be the story of Poverty Point, Louisiana. In 1600 BC, Native Americans erected their massive earthworks, monumental concentric rings extending over 200 hectares, which are flanked by two enormous mounds to the north and the south. In comparison, 200 hectares was also the size of the first Eurasian cities. And like them, Poverty Point was part of a much larger sphere of cultural interaction. People frequenting Poverty Point temporarily came from as far away as the Great Lakes and the Gulf of Mexico. What's only recognizable from the air, Poverty Point looks like a gargantuan amphitheater, with some of the mounds shaped like figures of birds, inviting the heavens to be a witness to the gatherings of thousands of hunter-gatherers. Yes, hunter-gatherers, since we are still deep in the Stone Age. There are no stones in Louisiana, but Stone Age. These people burned calories while moving approaching to 1 million cubic meters of soil to have this energy replaced with knowledge. This is more than speculation. These ancient foragers were exchanging complex information across the entire region and beyond. The various configurations of their mounds and ridges adhere to strictly uniform geometrical principles based on standard units of measurement and proportions apparently shared by early people throughout a significant portion of the Americas, all the way to Peru. The underlying system of calculus appears to have been based on the transformational properties of equilateral triangles, figured out with the aid of chords and strings. I choose this story for 3 reasons. 1. I love this stuff. Places where our ancestors surprise us and challenge our superiority complex. Related to this? When our ancestors knew and used a completely different system of geometry and calculus, something we today consider as fundamental and untouchable, we have all right to question other systems, for example in the social sphere, that are considered set into stone. Lastly, it allows me to talk about what knowledge, information is energy. When our neurons in the brain fire, to add the data to our perception to turn them into sensations, to create our consciousness, quite literally, energy flows. This makes information something our body rewards us for seeking out and discovering with the release of the same happy hormones that are released during sex and meals. As Poverty Point shows, we engaged in it like forever. Created monuments to exchange complex information across regions in a highly controlled fashion. But it makes information also a burden. Our brains are energy drains, and for that it doesn't matter if the data we are processing is the latest emoji-heavy status update of an acquaintance, a cat video, breaking news or disinformation. The same goes for the data we add, the stories we use to construct our reality with. Energy flows and we become tired. The more information we take in, the faster we tire. We should consider, therefore, information the food our mind needs. And like the food our body needs, we must control what and how much we consume and constantly check the status of our mind flora, so to say, compared to the gut flora, with stories. To stay healthy, we must take breaks for digestion, times in which we feel bored. That's only until we turn the focus inside and check in with ourselves, get to know the constantly changing us, also known as thinking. We must make a habit out of thinking, turn thinking into a movement to kickstart our creativity again, and come up with replacements for systems we can't imagine right now to be replaced. Like, comment and share, and as always, thank you for gifting me with a few moments of your most precious, your lifetime, in which you can process information and add some essence of yourself to the universe.